Here, anyone would like? Okay, I'll tell the prayer, please. Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu
Hare Krishna Karuna Sindhu
Dina Bandhu Jagatpate
Dina Bandhu Jagatpate
Gopesha Gopika Kanta
Gopesha Gopika Kanta
Radha Kanta Namostute
Radha Kanta Namostute
Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi
Tattva Kanchana Gaurangi
Shri Radhe Vrindavaneshwari
Shri Radhe Vrindavaneshwari
Vrishabhanusute Devi
Vrishabhanusute Devi
Pranamami Hari Priye
Pranamami Hari Priye
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Prabhu Nityananda
Prabhu Nityananda
Shri Advaita Gadadhara
Shri Advaita Gadadhara
Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Srivasadi Gauravakta
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram Hare Rama
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna. You did completed 4 shlokas, right? Anyone remember the 4th one? Where we did the important, the 8 elements. Or anyone remember the 8 elements? Which are the 8 elements? No?
Mataji?
Yeah.
Fire, water, air, earth, intelligence.
Ether. Okay, the gross elements means that we can experience are earth, water, fire, and ether. Okay. In the subtle, which we cannot see, but we can experience, right? They are the mind, intelligence, and thoughts. So yes, they both you want to tell?
Mataji, ego.
Yeah, ego. Yes. So there is a real ego and there is also a false ego. So here Krishna is talking about the false ego. Okay, so quickly what we'll do, we'll go to the first portion. Shri Bhagavan Vacha
Shri Bhagavan Vacha
Maya Saktamana Partha
Maya Sattva
Yogam Yunjanma Dashraya
Yogam Yujjanmadashraya
Asamshayam Samagrama
Asamshayam Samagrama
Yata Jnasyasi Tachrunu.
Yata Gyasya Tachrunu.
Okay, Krishna started in the 7th chapter. From the 7th chapter till 12th chapter, we are going to more hear about direct Krishna consciousness. So for that, to understand more about Krishna or to meditate upon Krishna, what we have to do first, we have to hear about him. The more we hear, then the more we get attached to Krishna. So first step Krishna told us, Shrunu, Shrunu, hear. When we hear, what will happen? There are 2 types of knowledge. One we hear, another is experience. Example is, fire is hot, right? But another one is, when we go and touch the fire, what will it become? Then we experience the heat. That is Jnanam and Vijnana. Jnanam is just knowledge, just a statement. But Vijnana is experiencing that knowledge. Okay? Jnanam teham sa Vijnanam. Idam Vakshamya Sheshatah.
Idam Bhakshya Sheshatah.
Yajñatva neha bhuyonyaj. Jnatavyam avashishyate.
ज्ञातव्यमवशिष्यते.
So Krishna is telling, if you know this, there is nothing further shall remain for you to know. That means you know everything. After you know about the Jnanam and Vijnanam about Krishna, then everything shall be known to you. So how Krishna consciousness is very rare in the third shloka. Manushyanam sahasreshu
मनुष्याणां सहस्रेषु
kaschid yatati siddhaye
कश्चित् सिद्धये
yatataamapi siddhanam
यततामपि सिद्धानां
kaschin mam veti tattvataha.
कश्चिन् मां वेत्ति तत्त्वतः.
Okay, so it's very rare among thousands of men. Only few attain perfection. So now from shloka 4 to 12, Krishna is going to tell his different energies. Okay, both material and spiritual. So first he started with material energy. Okay, there are three things one should know. Who is Krishna? Who are we? And what is material energy? And there are 5 things which Krishna discusses in the Bhagavad-Gita. That is Krishna, Supreme Lord, the Jiva, then the material nature, and the time and karma. These are the 5 different subjects. So here, in fourth shloka is going to tell about the energies, material energy. Okay, we'll go the fourth shloka. Bhumirapo nalo vayu
भूमिरापो नलो वायु
Bhumirapo nalo vayu Dhammano buddhireva cha
कम्मनो बुद्धिरेव च
Dhammano buddhireva cha
कम्मनो बुद्धिरेव च
Ahankaram iti yamme
अहंकार इति यमे
Vinna prakritir ashtada.
भिन्ना प्रकृतिरष्टधा.
Okay, these are my material energies, Krishna is telling. Okay, only myself and Sudiksha are in the class. Nobody's put the videos on. Try to.
Mataji, we have put a video on.
Okay. If you don't have any issue with your internet, then you can see. Okay, and please try to repeat. Okay, there is also separated energy. One is this material energy. Another one is Krishna is telling one more energy. Prakriti means energy. So we'll see what is that. Okay, Prakriti Vidhi me Param. Param means this is superior, higher than this material. Okay. Aparayam.
परयम्
Itastwan. Twanyam. Anyam.
वन्यम्
Twanyam.
वन्याम्
Aparayam. Itas.
अपरेयम् इतः
Twanyam.
त्वन्याम्
Together. Aparayam itastwanyam.
अपरेयम् इतस्त्वन्याम्
Aparayam itastwanyam.
अपरेयम् इतस्त्वन्याम्
Prakritim
प्रकृतिम्
vidhim.
Vidhi
Prakritim vidhi
प्रकृतिम् विद्धि
me
मे
param.
पराम्
Vidhi me param.
विद्धि मे पराम्
Vidhi me param.
विद्धि मे पराम्
Prakritim vidhi me param.
प्रकृतिम् विद्धि मे पराम्
Prakritim vidhi me param.
प्रकृतिम् विद्धि मे पराम्
Apareyam itastvanyam.
अपरेयम्
Apareyam
इतस्त्वन्या
itastvanyam.
Apareyam itastvanyam.
अपरेयम् इतस्त्वन्याम्
Prakritim viddhi me param.
प्रकृतिम् विद्धि मे परा
Param.
Prakritim viddhi me param.
प्रकृतिम् विद्धि मे परा
Prakriti param.
Okay, one more time. Apareyam itastvanyam.
अपरेयम् इतस्त्वन्याम्
Prakritim viddhi me param.
प्रकृतिम् विद्धि मे पराम्
Okay,
Me para.
Sudiksha, Tula.
Yes, Mataji. Apareyam itastvanyam prakritim vidhi me param.
Niksha Lishita.
अपरेयम् इतस्त्वन्याम् प्रकृतिम् विद्धि मे पराम्
Devahuti.
Aparayam idastvanyam prakritim viddhi me param.
Abhijit Vishwajit.
अपरेयमिदस्त्वन्या प्रकृतिं विद्धिमां पराम्
Viddhi
Mataji,
me.
can I say?
Hmm.
अपरयमितस्त्वान्यं प्रकृतिं विधि मे परम्
Param. Anyam param. Okay. Anyone else who want, please, you can raise your hands. Go. Okay. We'll go one more time. Apareyam itastvanyam.
Apareyam
अपरेयम्
itastvanyam
इतस्त्वन्याम्
Prakritim viddhi me param.
प्रकृतिम्
prakritim
विद्धि
vidhi
मे
me param.
पराम्
Apareyam means other than the eight energy. There is also one energy. Viddhi means you should know about that energy, which is superior than the material energy. Okay. So what is that energy? Jiva
Jiva.
जीव
Bhutam.
भूतम्
Jiva Bhutam.
Jiva bhutam.
जीवभूतम्
Okay, those are the living entities, all of us. We are superior energies. Okay. Mahabaho.
महाभूतम्
Jiva Bhutam Mahabaho. Okay. Yayedam
ययेदम्
Dharyate.
धार्यते
Yayedam Dharyate.
ययेयम् धार्यते
Jagat.
जगत्
Yayedam Dharyate Jagat.
ययेदम् धार्यते जगत्
Yayedam Dharyate Jagat.
ययेदम् धार्यते जगत्
Jiva Bhutam Mahabaho.
जीवभूता महाबाहो
Jiva Bhutam Mahabaho.
जीवभूता महाबाहो
Yayedam Dharyate Jagat.
ययेदम् धार्यते जगत्
Yayedam Dharyate Jagat.
ययेदम् धार्यते जगत्
Jagat.
Okay. Apareyam itastvanyam.
अपरेयम् इतस्त्वन्याम्
Apareyam itastvanyam.
अपरेयम् इतस्त्वन्याम्
Prakritim viddhi me param.
प्रकृतिम् विद्धि मे पराम्
Jiva Bhutam Mahabaho.
जीवभूता महाबाहो
Yayedam Dharyate Jagat.
ययेदम् धार्यते जगत्
Yayedam Dharyate Jagat.
ययेदम् धार्यते जगत्
Jagat.
Okay. Full shloka one more time. Apareyam itastvanyam.
अपरेयम् इतस्त्वन्याम्
Prakritim viddhi me param.
प्रकृतिम् विद्धि मे
Prakritim vidhi me
पराम्
param.
Jiva Bhutam Mahabaho.
जीवभूता महाबाहो
Jiva bhutam mahabaho.
Yayedam Dharyate Jagat.
ययेदम् धार्यते जगत्
Jagat.
Dharyate Jagat.
धार्यते जगत्
Jagat.
One more time, okay? Apareyam itastvanyam
Apareyam itastvanyam
Apareyam
prakritim vidhi me param.
prakritim vidhi me param.
Prakritam Vidhi Me Param.
Jiva bhutam mahabaho
Jiva bhutam mahabaho
Jiva Bhuta Maha
yayedam dharyate jagat.
Yayedam
yayedam
dharyate
dharyate
jagat.
jagat.
Okay, Niksha Lishita.
Apareyam itastvanyam prakritim vidhi me param. Jiva bhutam mahabaho yayedam dharyate jagat.
Okay, Arjun.
अपरेयमितस्त्वन्यं प्रकृतिं विधि मे परं
Param.
जीवभूतं महाबाहो ययेदं धार्यते जगत्.
Okay, Sudiksha.
Yes, Mataji. Apareyam itastvanyam Prakritim Vidhi Me Param. Jiva Bhutam Mahabaho Yayedam Dharyate Jagat.
Okay, Janavi. Yes, fine.
Apareyam itastvanyam prakritim vidhi me param jiva bhutam mahabaho yayedam dharyate jagat.
Very good. Devahuti. Or Mitran.
Mataji, can I say?
Yeah, Devahuti.
Apareyam itastvanyam prakritim vidhi me param jiva bhutam mahabaho yayedam dharyate jagat.
Okay, Mitran.
Apareyam itastvanyam prakritam vidhi me param jivabhutam mahabaho yayedam dharyate jagat.
Okay, Aradhya.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. Apareyamitastvanyam prakritim vidhi me param jiva bhutam mahabaho edam dharite jagat.
Okay, Abhijit Vishnu.
अपरेयमितस्त्वन्यां प्रकृतिं विद्धि मे परां जीवभूतं महाबाहो येदीयं जारते जगत्
Yayedam.
ययेदं धारते जगत्. हरे कृष्ण माता
Krishna. Okay, so Krishna here telling there are 8 energies which are my material energies, and apart from the 8, there is one more energy which is superior to the material energy, which is the living entity. Why the living entity is superior to the material energies? Superior to earth, water, fire, air, ether. Anyone can tell? No? Yes, no? So what will happen if we have a car and if we don't have a driver? And the car is useless, right? So all the energies are there, earth, water, fire, air, ether, everything is there. But without the living entity, if the whole material world will not function. It is like anybody seen a puppet show here? You know what is a puppet show?
Yes, Mataji.
So they keep a puppet, right? Two people will be behind the screen and they are puppeteers and they will make the dolls dance according to the story. So if the two people is not there, this is just the doll, right? So the material energy is the energy of the Lord only, but superior than that is the living entity because they have life, right? And they are active, they are conscious and they are active. The material nature is inactive. Earth, water, fire, air, ether. They can't function on their own. Will just go according to the function it is already made, right? So, like a dead body also contains earth, water, fire, air, ether, but it cannot move or it cannot speak because the soul is left. So, the presence of the soul gives the life to the body. Similarly, the presence of the living entity, living the soul, then the whole material energy is functioning. Okay, because Krishna is telling this is superior nature. Krishna is telling, me param vidhi me namas is superior. Okay, Niksha, can you read the Niksha? Read the translation.
Beside these, O mighty armed Arjuna, there is another superior energy of mind, which comprises the living entity who are exploiting the resources of this material inferior
Nature. The material nature is inferior and the living entity is superior nature. Okay. Anyone else want to read? Okay, then. Okay, the next. Anyone else want to read? Okay. So we'll go to this sloka. So but these two nature come from whom? Krishna himself, right? Both the material and the spiritual or the living entity, they both come from, the source is from, ultimately they are Krishna. That's what's going to tell Krishna, going to tell. Etad. Can you hear me, all of you? Yonini. Etad yonini.
Etadyoni
Bhutani.
Bhutani
Etad yoni. Bhutani.
Etadyoni Bhutani
Sarvaniti.
Sarvani
Sarvaniti.
Sarvani
Upadharaya.
Upadharaya
Upadharaya.
Upadharaya
Sarvaniti upadharaya.
Sarvani Upadharaya
Etadyonini bhutani.
Etadyoni
Etadyonini bhutani.
Etadyoni Bhutani
Sarvaniti upadharaya.
Sarvani Upadharaya
Sarvaniti upadharaya.
Sarvani Upadharaya
Etadyonini bhutani.
Etadyoni Bhutani
Sarvanityupadharaya.
Sarvani Upadharaya
Etadyonini bhutani.
Etadyoni Bhutani
Sarvanityupadharaya.
Sarvani Upadharaya
Okay, Niksha Lishita.
Etadyoni Bhutani Sarvani Upadharaya
Aradhya.
एतद्योनीनि भूतानि सर्वाणीत्युपधारय
Jahnavi.
एतद्योनीनि भूतानि सर्वनित्युपधारय
Devahuti.
एतद्योनीनि भूतानि सर्वाणीत्युपधारय
Okay. Yeah, Mitram.
एतत् योनीनि भूतानि सर्वाणीति उपादार्य
Who else? Arjun.
एतद्योनीनि भूतानि सर्वनिति उपधारय
Sarvan.
सर्वनिति उपधारय अहं कृत्स्नासय जगत् प्रभवा प्रलयस्तथा.
Okay. Yeah. Abhijit.
माताजी
Yeah.
एतद्योनीनि भूतानि सर्वन्त्या उपधारय
Sarvanityupadharaya.
सर्वाणीत्युपधारय.
Okay. All done? Anyone?
Mataji,
Yeah, yes, Diksha.
एतद्योनीनि भूतानि सर्वनित्युपधारय
Aham.
Aham
Aham. Krishna is telling, right? Aham.
अहं
Aham
Kritsnasya.
कृष्णस्य
अहं कृत्स्नस्य
अहं कृष्णस्य
जगतः
जगतः
अहं कृत्स्नस्य जगतः
अहं
कृष्णस्य
कृष्णस्य
जगतः
जगतः
अहं कृत्स्नस्य जगतः
अहं कृष्णस्य जगतः
एतद्योनीनि भूतानि
एतद्योनीनि भूतानि
एतद्योनीनि भूतानि
एतद्योनीनि भूतानि
सर्वाण्युपधारय
सर्वाणीत्युपधारय
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 अहं कृत्स्नस्य जगतः
अहं
अहं
कृष्णस्य
जगतः
अहं कृत्स्नस्य जगतः
अहं कृष्णस्य जगतः
प्रभवः
प्रभव
प्रलय प्रभव प्रलय
प्रभव प्रलय
तथा
तथा
प्रभव प्रलयस्तथा
प्रभव
प्रभवप्रलयस्तथा
अहं कृत्स्नस्य जगतः
अहं कृष्णस्य जगतः
प्रभव प्रलयस्तथा
प्रलयस्तथा
एतद्योनीनि भूतानि
एतद्योनीनि भूतानि
सर्वाणीत्युपधारय
सर्वाण्युपधारय
अहं कृत्स्नस्य जगतः
अहं कृष्णस्य जगतः
प्रभव प्रलयस्तथा प्रभव प्रलयस्तथा
प्रभवप्रलयस्तथा
एतद्योनीनि भूतानि
एतद्योनीनि भूतानि
सर्वाणीत्युपधारय
सर्वनित्युपधारय
अहं कृत्स्नस्य जगतः
अहं कृष्णस्य जगतः
प्रभव प्रलयस्तथा
प्रलयस्तथा
प्रभव प्रलयस्तथा
प्रभवप्रलयस्तथा
ओके one more time एतद्योनीनि भूतानि
एतद्योनीनि भूतानि
एतद्योनीनि भूतानि
एतद्योनीनि
सर्वाणीत्युपधारय
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 अहं कृत्स्नस्य जगतः
अहं कृष्णस्य जगतः
अहं कृत्स्नस्य जगतः
अहं कृष्णस्य जगतः
प्रभव प्रलयस्तथा
प्रभव प्रलयस्तथा
प्रभव प्रलयस्तथा
प्रभव प्रलयस्तथा
ओके नेक्स्ट लिखिता
एतद्योनीनि भूतानि सर्वाणीत्युपधारय अहं कृष्णस्य जगतः प्रभव प्रलयस्तथा
ओके आराध्य
योनीनि भूतानि सर्वाणीत्युपधारय अहं कृष्णस्य जगतः प्रभवः प्रलयस्तथा
जानवी
एतद्योनीनि भूतानि सर्वनित्युपधारय अहं कृष्णस्य जगतः प्रभवप्रलयस्तथा
ओके मित्रम
एतयोनीनि भूतानि सर्वाणीति उपधारय अहं कृत्स्नस्य जगतः प्रभवः प्रलयस्ततः
देवभूति
एतद्योनीनि भूतानि सर्वाणीत्युपधारय अहमस्य जगतः
Pralayastada. Okay, Sudiksha.
Yes, Mataji. एतद्योनीनि भूतानि सर्वाण्युपधारय अहं कृष्णस्य जगतः प्रभवः प्रलयस्तथा
Okay, Abhijit Vishwajit.
एतद्योनीनि भूतानि सर्वन्त्य
Sarvaniti.
उपधारय
Sarvaniti.
सर्वानीति उपधारय अहं कृष्णस्य जगतः प्रभवः प्रलयस्ततः हरे कृष्ण
Hare
Mataji, can I
Krishna.
say?
Yeah.
एतद्योनीनि भूतानि सर्वन्ति उपधारय अहं कृष्णस्य जगत् प्रभव
Jagata.
प्रलय जगत प्रभव प्रलयस्ततः.
Prabhava
Mataji, can I
Pralayas.
leave a class?
Okay. Okay, we'll tell one more time. Etadyonini bhutani. Everyone.
एतद्योनीनि
तानि
धनवादानि
Padharaya.
सर्वोपधारय
सर्वाणीत्युपधारय
Aham Krishnasya jagata.
अहं
अहं कृष्णस्य
कृष्णस्य
जगतः
तस्य जगतः
Prabhava Pralayasthatha.
प्रभवः प्रलयस्तथा.
Okay, so here Krishna is telling the both the material and the spirit, the jiva, living entity, both come from me. Aham Krishnasya jagata. They come from me. I am the origin for both the material and the spiritual world. These two natures, they all come from Krishna direct. They both origin and dissolution. And after dissolution means after they get destroyed, they originate from Krishna, they born from Krishna, and and everything goes back, that also goes back to Krishna. So everything is from Krishna and back to Krishna. Anyone want to read the translation?
Mataji, can I read?
Mataji,
Mataji, can I?
Yeah, anyone can read. Devotee, yeah, please.
All created beings have their source in these two natures, of all that is material and all that is spiritual in this world. Know for certain that I am both the origin and the dissolution.
Okay, Jan,
Mataji, can I read?
yeah, Janavi can.
Translation. All created beings have their source in these two natures, of all that is material and all that is spiritual in this world. Know for certain that I am both the origin and the dissolution.
Okay, Aradhya.
Mataji, can I read?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, Mataji. Translation. All created beings have their source in these two natures, of all that is material and all that is spiritual in this world. Know for certain that I am both the origin and the dissolution. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Okay.
Mataji, can I read?
Yeah, yes, listen.
All created beings have their source in these two natures. All that is material and all that is spiritual in this world. Know for certain that I am both the origin and the dissolution.
Okay. Okay, so it is like the example. If we take a bowl of water and freeze it, what will happen?
It will be ice.
Ice cubes, right? And then when you put it back onto the outside the freezer, what will happen? It will
It will
become
become
again
water.
water again. Similarly, everything comes from Krishna. Okay, then they are, for a time being, they are different things. And at the end, everything goes back to Krishna also. So everything is under Krishna's control. There is nothing which is outside Krishna. Whatever we see, all created beings have their source in these two natures. That is material and that is spiritual, both. Okay, everything is coming from I am both the origin and the destination. Okay, this is what Krishna is telling with this shloka. So this chapter is going to be more of till 12th shloka, Krishna is going to tell what are the different energies, right? First one, he told the material energy, the prakriti, the eight elements, ashtada. What are the 8 elements? Anybody remember?
Fire, water, air, earth, ether, mind, intelligence, and
False.
false.
And then there is, next is jiva. This fifth shloka, he told jiva bhutam. This is the energy in the fifth shloka. And here he told about himself, right? About himself. He is both the origin and the dissolution. So the 5 subject of Bhagavad-Gita is Prakriti, Jiva, Ishvara, Kala, and Karma. In this 3 shlokas, Krishna explained all the first 3. The Prakriti, Jiva, and himself, Ishvara. So this chapter is going to be more interesting. We are going to see how Krishna manifests in different things. We know he is supreme, right? He is a supreme Lord and everything. But how he is supreme, he is going to tell in this chapters. Yes, Saradhya, you have some question?
Mataji, for the sloka about what material things the body is made up of, is it Bhumirapo Nalo Vayu?
Yeah. Bhumira.
Mataji, actually earlier I had learned this chapter.
Okay, very good. So Bhumirapo, Bhumir is earth, Apo is water, Analo is fire, Vayu is air, Tham is ether, Mano, mind, Buddhi, intelligence, and Ahankara, false. They are Ashtada, 8 like this. Yes. Sudiksha, you have some question?
Mataji, can you read the translation?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
All created beings have their source in these 2 natures. Of all that is material and all that is spiritual in this world, know for certain that I am both the origin and the dissolution.
Okay. So in next shloka, Krishna, 7th shloka, Krishna is going to give an example, right? Every time, sometimes Arjuna asks question, he also gives example. How the mind is restless. So he gives an example that mind is like the wind, right? Restless like the wind. So Krishna
Mataji, I know the 8th sloka of the chapter.
Oh, you know. Okay, very good. So here also in 6th shloka, he told that I am the origin. The 7th shloka, he is going to give it as an example. Okay, that we'll see in the next chapter, next class. So try to, what you have to do, try to, whoever has done already this chapter, just try to read every day these shlokas. Just see and read them. So what happened, I recently had an experience. I have a daughter who she is going to be 4 years old. So in Purushottamam, we started reciting 15 chapter, both of us. So within 10 days, she was telling the shloka by herself, 15 chapter. So just I was reading, she used to listen and she used to repeat. Simple thing, all of you can do. Only we take only 10 minutes because she is very restless. She's too active. So 10 minutes of our time, morning and evening, if we take, then we can easily practice and memorize the whole chapter. So what I felt is that if she can do, she's just going to be 4. All of you can do easily, right? Just try to take morning 10 minutes, evening 10 minutes, and try to see the shloka and tell. Just here two times at least, you morning 2 times and evening through 2 times. Just read the shloka. Just read the shloka. See, within 10 days, you can see that you can remember all those shlokas by heart. It is so easy. Okay, so try to do that. That will be helpful for you, and try to remember the meaning also. The more that you remember the meaning, then we can understand the shloka, and then we can.
Mataji,
Yeah.
from the whole Bhagavad Gita, which chapter is the longest?
18th chapter.
Okay, Mataji.
After that, second chapter, which we already did.
How
Now-
many slokas, Mataji?
18th chapter, I think 79 or 78.
78.
78.
Almost as long as the second chapter or something, Mataji.
Yeah, almost. Second chapter is like 72, right?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah. And 11th chapter is also 55 or something like that. 58. So these are the two chapters are going to be longest here. Now most of the chapter are going to be short only, except 10th, 11th and 18th. 10th also 42 shlokas. Not so big. Yes, Saradhya.
Mataji, actually in this Purushottam month, I had learned Purushottam Yoga, 15th chapter of Bhagavad-Gita.
Very good. Yeah, we
Well,
also try to do that. I
means
started.
like for the other slokas, I can do most of the slokas without seeing, but sometimes I have mistakes. But this chapter for me is like for the most easiest one. I also had like done it once when I was younger. That was my first chapter I did. So it is
Yeah,
the easiest.
yes. That's what I was just teaching my daughter. I don't know. I never thought that she will learn. Just I was thinking I will chant with her. So I will also learn because I didn't learn. But what happened? She started learning. So I got very interested and then now we are in the 18th shloka. She almost learned 18 shlokas. The whole month. So I was thinking you can all do much better. She's so young. You can all do
Mataji,
very nicely without seeing. Yeah. Absolutely.
Mataji, I go to ISKCON Kanamangala Bhakti Center. Over there was a very nice program of kids doing 15 chapter recitation.
Yeah.
Everybody had to do, I was participating, everybody had to do together, including us. It was a
Very
really
good.
good performance.
Yeah. So you can, if you think of some chapter, now we are doing 7th chapter. So all of you can take this 7th chapter only as, so weekly we are doing only 4 shloka, right? So it's very easy. All of you can do it every day, 10 minutes morning, evening. Tell the 4 shlokas and the previous week's shloka also. So in that way, you can easily by heart. Okay? All of you will try this time?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, please try to do,
Yes,
try to
Mataji.
memorize. Yeah? Perfect. Okay, then. So we'll meet in the next class and with many interesting shlokas going to come in this chapter. Okay? Okay, then we'll chant one Hare Krishna mantra, everyone. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama Rama, Hare
Rama
Hare.
Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Bye,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna,
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.